let's get started, shall we? I apologize for my lateness. Matter of fact, I was so weighed down by everything I had to do today. Hold on. Well, not weighed down, I guess, weighed up. The librarian gave me a cart. Woo, child. Trying to carry all that stuff. I've started singing Erykah Badu Bag Lady. All right. Let's figure out. Oh, I love it. My first witch hat. Fabulous. That is awesome. Oh, this feels much appropriate. Okay. Let's see. We've got love together. In case I want to use my pom-pom today. The kids are looking like, what in the world is going on in that room? Oh, I opened this morning before I left the house, and immediately glitter was everywhere. Well, Lord knows I asked for more glitter in my life. So I said, oh, well, there it is. But I didn't know that the glitter was going to follow me out the house, to the Uber, to the library. So I'm going to be like a little fairy today and just sprinkle glitter everywhere. It's on the library floor right now. All right. So I guess maybe some other folks need some glitter too. Okay? All right. Now, I said yesterday, that we needed to cover a few topics. And so, I printed out those topics so we could discuss them before we did 40 money spells today. Lots of topics. Oh, okay. And whatever we're doing, we're going to stop at about 10, 11:15. Okay. All right. Simon Music said, "Sup, sorcerer." I mean, sup, man. Hey, boo. How you doing, love? I'm about to put my hat back on since it's not staying on. We're gonna let the dreads down and see if we can get the hair to keep it on. Oh, much better. Yeah, that works. All right, let's start with the scriptures first. Day one, I covered setting up your altar. We cast some things out. We prepped we did a grounding prayer. We released some things. We described how some things work. And I said, yeah, and I told you how to work the 40 Money Spells book and the 40 Money Scriptures book. I did 40 Money Spells on day one, and I talked about how to use it. And then on day two, I talked about how to use 40 Money Scriptures. All right. We'll start off with a scripture, and then those things that I said that I had to look into, and I did, of course. We'll discuss those today, then we'll hop into 40 money spells. let's see what scripture we have today. We are on. Congratulations. You've made it to day 5. Yes, indeed. Claps to you. We are together Monday through Friday, 10:15 a.m. I won't be packing as much stuff in the future. And if I do, apparently I need a cart or a roly-poly because this was a lot. So, day 5 is Psalms 34:10, inquire and require. Even lions, the most noble wild beasts, may get weak and hungry, but those who look to seek the Lord, cosmic law, will have do not lack any good thing. That's the expanded Bible. Even strong lions get weak and hungry, but those who go to the Lord will have every good thing. Easy to read version. You'll understand the cosmic law portion in a minute when I start covering things. The young lions lack food and suffer hunger, but those who seek, inquire of, and require the Lord by right of their need and on the authority of his word, none of them shall lack any beneficial thing. Amplified Bible Classic Edition. All right, boo, let's get to it. Yesterday I had a conversation with you about Mercury, about the sky, what was happening in the sky. And then I mentioned planetary houses. And then I said, well, the audience may not know what planetary houses are. So we're going to cover those briefly before we skydive a little further. I said Mercury and Jupiter are dancing in Gemini. The Sun and Venus had a conjunction, the Cosmi, and Mars was charging through Aries. All right. 12 planetary houses. In astrology, the 12 houses represent different areas of life. The first house, house of self. Identity, appearance, personality, beginnings. Second house, house of value. Money, possessions, resources, self-worth. Third house, house of communication. Communication, learning, siblings, local travel. Fourth house, house of home. Home, family, roots, private life. Fifth house, house of pleasure. Creativity, romance, children, hobbies. Sixth house, house of health. Marriage, partnerships, contracts. Eighth house, house of transformation. Shared resources, inheritance, intimacy, transformation. Ninth house, house of philosophy. Higher education, religion, travel, beliefs. 10th house, house of career. Career, reputation, public standing, achievements. 11th house, house of community. Friends, groups, hopes, aspirations. 12th house, house of unconscious. Spirituality, secrets, solitude, subconscious. So those are your 12 houses. All right. Let's get that in a minute. All right. The mathematics of law and time. We talked yesterday about destiny markers. All right. And last year I did 40 galactic money mantras for the soul. I have not forgotten about the book. So I'll get in the book together. So we're going to go a little in depth in regards to the 1320 today. The websites that I use are lawoftime.org or the 1320 application. Absolutely, and I love being an African American witch. Not only am I a witch, I write about witchcraft. I've got all my witchcraft books with me, minus one, plus my first hexology. So, absolutely. For those of you interested in witchy books, we're in 40 Money Spells, baby, right now. This book right here that I'm reading. And then I do tarot as well. This was my first book of my hexology. Second book of my hexology. Third book of my hexology. Fourth book of my hexology. Fifth book of my hexology. Whew. And this one is the thickest one. Sixth book of my hexology. My first witchcraft book, which was 7 African Powers for beginning practitioners, and it's endorsed by New York Times bestselling author J.L. King. All right, all my books are on Amazon currently right now. I've got a total of 19 books altogether. Let's get started. Welcome to the chat, SV Knight. All right. According to the law of time framework developed by Jose Arguelles, the planet whole lane grid provides a planetary model for locating what are called destiny markers. Within this system, the Earth is viewed as a living transmission network rather than merely a geographical sphere. The planet whole maps the 20 solar cells and 13 galactic tones of the Tzolk'in onto the physical geography of Earth, creating a psychogeographical framework known as the planet holon. It's okay. You're not going to understand all of this at once. This took a long time. Just start with your birth code, type it into lawoftime.org, let it tell you what your galactic signature and your birth code is, then just meditate on it, memorize it, and then things will start to come to you once you have opened that lovely box. All right, decoding the planet holon map. Once you get inside, once you start messing with the 1320 app, which is what I did, they have different sections, and one of them you're able to look at the planet holon map. So the planet holon codes: North Polar Band, Polar Earth Family, Crown Chakra; North Temperament, Cardinal Earth Family, Throat Chakra; Equatorial Band, Core Earth Family, Heart Chakra; South Temperate, Signal Earth Family, Solar Plexus Chakra; South Polar Band, Gateway Earth Family, Root Chakra. Within this model, every individual possesses a unique cosmic address known as a galactic signature determined by their birth date. The galactic signature functions as a coordinate with the planetary transmission network. My galactic signature is Kin 58, White Rhythmic Mirror. My solar seal is White Mirror, at Snap, Galactic Tone 6, Rhythmic. Core themes: White Mirror represents truth, reflection, endlessness, cosmic order, clarity, the removal of illusion. Its symbol is often described as a crystal mirror or sacrificial blade that reflects reality distortion. Before we move further, I'm glad I'm reading this to you. Since I talked about altars on day one, I should have mentioned to you, when you are doing magic, that there are a few portals that spirits can communicate with you in. When you're in water doing your spiritual bath, through mirrors, through a woman's time of the womb month, time of the womb, um, and during pregnancy. All right. Okay. And there's certain spirits, make sure you study them, that if it is that time of the month, you don't want to be calling on them. Okay? All right. Its symbol is often described, okay, rhythmic tone, tone 6. So we talked about mirror, water, and DNA magic. If you are in church and you take part of communion, you're already doing blood magic. All right? Okay. Keywords: organized, balance, equality. This tone is associated with maintaining order and creating functional structures. Planetary alignment. Within the law of time cosmology, white mirror is associated with Neptune, psychic memory, deep ocean consciousness, structural magic, collective spiritual remembrance. Destiny marker geometry. According to planetary geomancy practices, individuals can compare their galactic signature placement and their physical birthplace. This creates a symbolic polarity between birth location, Monroe, Louisiana, located in the North Temperament region of the Earth, galactic signal zone, associated with the South Temperament regions through the signal family placement. In this interpretation, a dynamic energetic relationship between birth soil, planetary transmission zone, galactic signature coordinates. The White Mirror Zone. White Planet Holon Mapping Systems. White Mirror is associated with geographical sectors spanning Pacific Ocean regions, western coastlines of North America, Central American corridors, South Pacific regions, portions of the South American tectonic boundary zones. These locations are considered symbolic resonant points for white mirror frequencies. Soul, home, and destiny markers. A central teaching derived from this framework is that human development is not viewed. I claim all those. Hallelujah. All right. Soul, home, and destiny markers. A central teaching derived from this framework is that human development is not viewed as exclusively local. The idea proposes that every person functions as a planetary antenna. Maybe these dreads is working. Whose energetic signature extends beyond their birthplace. Under this model, birth locations provide an initial anchor. Planetary grid locations provide expansion points. Travel and geographical engagement activate additional layer of one's signature. The planet Holon therefore serves as both a symbolic planetary map, a psychogeographical navigation system. Welcome to your GPS system. Maps used in planet Holon studies. Those studying this framework commonly reference Planet Holon Map, a world map displaying 20 solar seals, geographic overlays, continental and oceanic correspondence. Dream Spell Earth Grid, a planetary layout organizing latitude, longitude, galactic time codes. Bioregional tectonic map, a version emphasizing ecosystem tectonic regions, kin frequency correspondences. Galactic signature analysis. Okay. Revealing truth, reflecting reality, eliminating distortion, maintaining cosmic order, the white mirror. Rhythmic balance, equality, organization, structural integrity, wave spell, red skywalker, wave spell, kin 53 to 65. Associated themes, exploration, expansion of consciousness, bridging heaven and earth. Ooh, sounds like Dambala and Aida Wido and Keitha right there. Boundary crossing. Oracle structure. The Dream Spell Oracle is a 5-part archetypal arrangement: guide, power, white mirror, self-guided through clarity and reflection, antipode, challenge, gift, yellow star lamat, lessons, harmony, beauty, artistic refinement, creative expression. Analog support, red dragon, IMEX, providers nurturing energy, intuition, primordial life force. Occult power, blue resonant night, Akbal, represents dreaming, abundance, inner vision, subconscious insight. Earth grid direction, white mirror belongs to the north direction, white quadrant. The white quadrant is associated with refinement, purification, mental clarity, cosmic law, and discipline. Geographically, this quadrant is often linked to Europe, North America, and Arctic regions. The fourth planetary directions, east, red, the initiators, regions, Asia, Russia, Pacific Rim, function, birth of energy, new beginnings. Inspiration. North, white, the refiners, regions, Europe, North America, Arctic, function, organization, clarification, truth. West, blue, the transformer regions, Africa, Atlantic regions, functions, transformation, emotional processing, experience. That's funny because I just wrote a song about those without even having done this first. South, yellow, the expanders, regions, South America, Australia, Antarctica, function, fruition, abundance, and completion. The directional flow of energy. East, initiates, north, refine, west, transforms, south, fulfills. East to north, raw inspiration enters the system. By the way, your altars should all be facing east. Sunrise to sunset, at least your initial altar. Northwest, truth is refined and clarified. West, south, experience transforms the truth into lived reality. South, the process culminates in creation, abundance, beauty, and completion. For the white rhythmic architect, growth is described as moving from pure truth and refinement toward the artistic and harmonious expression represented by the yellow star. Summary. Within the planet Halon framework, Kin 58 corresponds to the white rhythmic mirror. The white mirror embodies truth, reflection, and cosmic order. The signal Earth family links this signature to the South temperate brand. The North direction governs refinement and clarity. The oracle structure places yellow star, red dragon, and blue knight as key complementary forces. The planet Halon serves as symbolic world map connecting galactic signatures with geographical and psychogeographical locations. This system is best understood as a metaphysical and symbolic cosmology rather than a scientifically established geographical or astronomical model. Google is your friend, okay? Well, at least it's my friend. Anyway. All right, love tubers. So we have answered the question of what is this? Oh, we answered the question of the 12 planetary houses and finding your destiny markers if you choose to go that path, or you can just write down whatever your heart is content with if you want to keep it simple. All right, let's see. So I pulled a few cards the other day. Oh, before I do that, I said that I was going to discuss with you stones, incense, and sage. What I'll do is share what the top 10 are, and then share with you a few personal experiences. And then we'll get started on 40 money spells. And then I'll end it with the cards pulled. All right. Top 5. I've burnt a lot of sage and a lot of incense. And we're going to go through crystals too. Let's go through crystals real quick. Root chakra. Clear quartz. When you see a crystal ball, you are more than likely, which I have 2 crystal balls, you are more than likely looking at clear quartz. Okay? You can also use for your root chakra selenite. Third eye chakra, amethyst. One of my favorite gorgeous stones. Throat chakra. Oh, you can also use fluorite, but yeah, amethyst is one of my favorite. Throat chakra, lapis lazuli, aquamarine. Heart chakra, rose quartz, jade. I love rose quartz as well, and jade actually. Solar plexus chakra, citrine, and pyrite. Pyrite's the one that you use in the manifestation jar that I talked about in day 1. Sacral chakra, carnelian, and sunstone, and tiger eye. I love tiger eye. So those are just a few stones. For your root chakra, you can also go ahead and use jasper or hematite. Okay? All right. Put that over here in the completion pile. Now, sage. You can buy smudge samplers. I've bought most of my, if I don't go to the organic store to purchase them like a single stick, you can go to a Harmonious Insight and get a smudge sampler. They'll have, you can pick whichever one you want, like California white sage, cedar, yerba santa. My favorite sage is Palo Santo. Okay? All right, so California white cleanses dense energy, acts as a structural reset button for any environment, obliterating lingering stagnant frequencies so you can build new blueprints on a clean slate. Blue sage, grandmama sage, the abundance magnet. Shifting away from pure erasure, blue sage is traditionally used to welcome in wealth, health, and prosperity. It has a lighter, sweeter aroma that stabilizes the atmosphere of a physical business or home office. Black sage, mugwort, the astral gatekeeper, deeply tied to the left pillar dream work and deep psychic vision. Burning black sage before scurrying or divining activates ancestral memory and provides fierce spiritual protection while navigating the unseen. Dragon's blood sage. White sage dipped in dragon's blood resin, the multiplier. Dragon's blood resin added to white sage creates a potent double engine loop. It doesn't just clear energy, it aggressively drives out negativity, building an unyielding protective wall, and supercharges the velocity of any spoken spell. Desert sage. The atmospheric anchor native to high desert environments, this heavy herbaceous smoke is renowned for clearing deep family baggage and bringing thoughts into sharp, realistic focus. Ooh, yeah. Frankincense and myrrh. This is one of my favorites. I love frank and myrrh. And I think it confuses people when they smell it. They're like, what is that? I said, it's frank and myrrh. The sovereign standard. The classic high ceremony pairing frankincense carries a solar high frequency crown vibration, while myrrh brings in a deep Saturnian foundational grounding. Together they mirror the balance of the twin pillars. By the way, we read 2 Samuel with the coven this AM. It starts at 7 o'clock every day, ValerieLove.com. She has it on her YouTube channel. We have just entered the birth of Solomon, one of the greatest musicians in the Bible. I talked about Solomon yesterday. This is why we're discussing the pillars of the temple. And so we're going to deep dive into everything magically delicious there in regards to him. Okay. Palo Santo, the holy wood, sourced from South America. Palo Santo's distinct citrus and pine smoke is unique because it specifically clears negative energy while attracting positive, high vibrational entities and luck into the space. Copin resin, which is wonderful. You can get these at the Enlightenment shop if you don't want to order them online. If you want to have that experience to kind of look around and see what calls your spirit. Okay. Deeply rooted in Mesoamerican tradition, copal is a dense sacred resin used to feed the elements and clear the path for direct transactions with the spiritual world. It provides an immediate sharp shift in ambient environment frequency. You can buy the actual resin at these stores or order them online. You can burn them on the charcoal in your cauldron. Okay. All right, Nag Chapa, the subconscious soother, one of the most popular earth-based formulations globally. The heavily blend of frangipani and earthly sandalwood grounds an analytical mind, making it an excellent anchor for daily text-based scripture study. Sandalwood, the pure manifestation best known for its high elemental earth and water alignment. Sandalwood is a classic base for wealth magic. Its cooling woodsy scent focuses intent, eliminates distraction, and acts as a solid physical container for long-form spiritual discipline. When it comes to wealth, focus, and commerce, Nag Champa, pure sandalwood, cinnamon-infused sticks, patchouli, frankincense, and myrrh blend sticks. For 5 sticks for clearing, protection, and boundary work, white sage incense, Palo Santo sticks, dragon's blood, copal, lavender, and white sage blend. All right. Now, you can get incense sticks everywhere. When I worked at the sexy toy shop, I worked there for a little bit. The number one sold item at the toy store happens to be incense sticks. How about that? Yeah, because you can just buy 1 stick, or you can get back then you could, it's been some years, or you could get 3 for $1. Just like you can go to the gas station and get 3 incense for a couple of dollars. And so I started by purchasing incense at the gas stations. Now, when I researched top incense sold, some of the incenses that I bought were mentioned on here, and a lot of them were not. Okay, so some of the incense that I like to purchase from the Lion's Den. I've never worked at the Lion's Den, but I have worked for a toy shop, and but the incense at the Lion's Den had the most different, we're going to call it different, type of incense that I have seen than from anywhere else. They had incense called witchcrafts and fairy and voodoo, and this is at the Lion's Den. Okay, yeah. So, and it was always sparkling. I loved that too. It smelled real good. It was sparkly. Yeah. All right. So other incense, stuff like I would get from the gas station, You can find it online. Things like Money on My Mind, Kiss of Mint, Watermelon Martini, Banana Love, Devotion, Black Onks. I actually know an adult model named Black Onks. That's a very powerful crystal as well. I would also get things like African Sunrise, Blue Now. I'm looking for a pen. I had a pen earlier. I got this. Especially when I was writing when I was writing at the altar, I would burn, or doing yoga, I would burn those. Bucket, nah, you know which one I'm talking about. And then, yes, birthday suit. That's what we're going to call it. Sexy on the beach. There was lots of different type of incense out there. Just play with whatever one you feel safe with, using your fireproof or using your incense holder. My incense holder had mirrors and hieroglyphics on it, Egyptian hieroglyphics on it. Beautiful piece of artwork. I have to see where I had ordered it from. I think it was allthingsconscious.com. I believe that's where I ordered it from, but I have to, or All Things Conscious. Anyway, so those are the sage, and we have discussed sage, incense, chakras, maps, and everything else. Let's get into day 5 of spellcasting. See what we have in store today. Ooh, fun. We're going to be meeting someone. We're going to bring someone in. Isn't that nice? Oh, this is awesome. Oh, no, that's day 6. We're not meeting anybody yet. Oh, we're meeting more than one person. Well, more than one spirit, I should say. All right. So, spell 5. Spirit team. Notes on this spell. Remember, you do not practice magic alone. Magic is in your divine destiny blueprint. Therefore, you've been gifted with all the help, seen and unseen, to fulfill this mission. This spell is for your spirit team to be revealed to you. Frankincense essential oil is useful here, but not required. Arise at 3 a.m. during the witching hour and cleanse your body thoroughly. Apply a few drops of frankincense essential oil and a carrier oil like grapeseed or coconut oil to your pulse points, your inner wrist, behind your ears, front of elbow, and your heart center. Then go to your sacred space, quiet space, or private place in nature. Step 2, set an intention to know your spirit team. Step 3, be still for 20 minutes in quiet meditation. Step 4, pray and ask for your spirit team to be revealed. Great Spirit, I pray for the spirit team that attends me to be clearly revealed. I ask to become aware of the presence of the angels, the archangels, the spirit guides, the animal totems, the enlightened ancestors. Fairy kingdom, crystal kingdom, and plant kingdom. Woo! I'm so excited. And any and all benevolent beings who serve as helpers to me and for me on the earth plane. So mote be. Ooh. Step 5. Be still and receive answers. Carefully record these in your wealth grimoire. Oh, you're going to have so much fun here. All right. Delicious. Let's talk about the pillars real quick, and then we're going to wrap it up. I got to be on time for this meeting, so I'm not going to get through all of this, just the pillars. I won't be able to get through the tarot reading, just the pillars today. The Pillars of Solomon and Tarot Architect. According to the teachings of Ephelius Levi and A.E. Waite, and the two pillars of the Solomon's temples represents the foundational polarity behind manifestation itself. Jachin, the white pillar. Mercy, expansion, establishment, flow. Boaz, the black pillar. Severity, restriction, strength, law. Together they form the gateway through which all manifestation emerges. Oh, yes, this is delicious. So, mercy, that's chesed. Severity, that is gibberah. Those are things I talk about in my tarot books. The high priestess sits directly between Jachin and Boaz. She holds the scroll of law Torah within her lap. She represents the subconscious womb, the inner aditum, the hidden blueprint, the place where realities are conceived before visible. She is the guardian of sacred equilibrium. Marie Laveau, high priestess. The Hierophant. The Hierophant transforms hidden wisdom into institution. He creates schools, order, tradition, systems of transmission. The architect of the pillars becomes organized earthly structure. Justice. Justice balances the scales. She demonstrates that manifestations operates through law rather than chance. Her lesson. Reality responds to exact causes and conditions. The Kabbalistic balance of wealth, the pillars of manifestation. Chesed, which is what I just said. Mercy, expansion, vision, grace, flow, gibberah, severity, restriction, discipline, law, boundaries. These are names off the tree of life in Kabbalah. Sovereign execution, chesed, the power of expansion, the power of Jachin. Chesed governs growth, abundance, opportunity, vision. It allows wealth and inspiration to descend into consciousness. The trap of excess chesed, without structure, endless ideas, endless planning. Endless vision, but no manifestation. The river overflows its banks and becomes a swamp. Gibberah, the power of restriction. The pillar of Boaz. Gibberah governs boundaries, discipline, judgment, focus, precision. It cuts away distractions and consecrates forces. The power of directed gibberah creates business structures, legal entities, systems, procedures, wealth container. It is the focus that says no to everything that weakens the mission, so your yes carries weight. Okay, so that so I know what we have covered. All right. I'm looking for some information. Let's see. Oh. Hold on. $55 and 63. 55. All right, so for Chesed, Petro Ague la Flambeau. For Jibara, Ogun la Flambeau. That's on my cosmic, who governs as far as Orisha and the Loa is on my Cosmic Orgasms album that I'm working on, The Sacred Tree of Life. All right. We are at 10:15, boo. Thank you for spending all this wonderful time with me. I greatly appreciate you. Let me know what you learned or what you didn't know about, or if you connected any dots on anything, and what you liked most, what you didn't. I would love to hear your thoughts. If anything has helped as far as during your altar work, yeah, I'd like to know about those thoughts. Well, I hope you have a marvelous rest of your day, and I will talk with you on Monday. All right, love tubers. Have a fabulous weekend.